Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
Entering set menu narration option is set to off.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. First tone of the game for James Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
319. Look out.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Gun.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Off 52. Look out.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. It actually loses yards. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Move it, 19.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Gain of 26 yards there, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. And it is just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action now, Allen. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Alert! 180!
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
180! Off 52. What is that?
Again, it's Cook. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds him on the crossing route. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Takes the second down snap. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Okay.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Big hit on the return to stop it cold. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Round 80.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Off 52.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it on 3rd and 9. Oh, Allen loses it! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. The Bills with a punt team out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. He'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Bills 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go!
They'll run here on 1st down. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
Well, Kate, I can certainly speak to how tough it is at times to throw a football in the rain, but I can't speak to how difficult it is as a kicker in these situations. It just feels like in inclement weather, they slow down, right? They get that plant foot down. They're concerned about the weather. And just that split second makes all the difference for that defender to come in and knock that kick down.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
38-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! 56, 56!
First down throw for Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you checked down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And the Buccaneer first down.
19, 18,
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
ready, go!
Pass play on 1st and goal. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go! Panther 60, Panther 60!
Dropping back to throw. Pass is caught at the 9! And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to give them the lead.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass, Bryant. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
319!
Throw here, 3rd down. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a 1st down.
56, 56!
Here's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down.
It's grabbed inside the 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here.
319! Half 85, half 85. Alert, alert, alert! Hey, tight, tight, tight. Middle, 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 middle.
To the air again, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Allen setting up play action. Getty's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Bills take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Stop. Round 80.
Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air, Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Round 80. Half.
No throw, third and long. And the incompletions continuing to sack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
19.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19. Ready?
They'll air it out on third. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's complete to Colt. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Stop. Ready?
Allen to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! 18 Cardinal.
Going from the gun here. Being left side by Ibuka. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go. Back.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 70 simple.
They send a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, or simply threw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Kevin Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking in the air here. And he does get to him. Down he goes. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Backed up all the way to the 17 now for 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 3rd quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. So I got middle field open or close. So I got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
Brings up 2nd down.
It is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Allen setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Ready.
Right back to Irving now. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
He's going to throw it. Called in left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, they need 7.
Here we go. Set.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Here's him on the quick hitter. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stops just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll throw for it. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Deputy, step alert.
Running right, it's Irving. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started,
Okay, ready.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready. 18.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
they would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Driving it over quarter. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Gordon. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
He rolls to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
Hand off on 2nd and short. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
And a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Buccaneers nearing their 6th win this season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here.
Here we go.
Line up to take a knee on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's keeping it. Got to get it forward.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a designed run for him.
And you better choose wisely. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this